Hi, hey guys, Mr. Strubar here, coming to you on a sunny March day and some very interesting times. So this video is meant to give you an overview of what you guys can expect in the next quarter, or until we get back to class, whenever that may be. So at least for the next couple weeks. So let me go ahead and go through this. Okay, so I'm going to kind of break this down by item. So first, let's talk about Blackbaud. Okay, it's going to remain your main resource page. You will see practice problems on Blackbaud, videos, quizzes, tests, and grades, just like before. Start paying more attention to the bulletin board because there's going to be some downloadable resources and some videos on there and links for things that I'll talk about more in a minute. So Blackbaud, stay on top there and yeah, be checking that all the time. Okay, videos, no change. Keep watching them. Keep taking notes as usual. I might ask to see your notes, via webcam or file submission or something like that still. So please have those ready. And you'll do those, the night or 2 nights or whatever before. If we're going to do 8.4 on a Thursday, then please watch the video before that Thursday. Okay, practice and concept checks. This is a little different. So I'm going to still post practice problems from your book to Blackbaud, and we will have time during our, quote, class, remote class, to work on those and get some practice in. But they're not going to be counted for a grade. They are going to be optional, as it says. You're going to complete the problems on your own, though, still. You're going to use the answer keys that your parents have access to already in order to check your work. But again, we're not going to turn them in as we did before. You're going to earn homework grades now based on scores on what I'm calling concept checks. And these are going to be little mini quizzes you're going to take through Blackbaud, but they're going to be worth a homework grade instead of a quiz grade, and you can expect a concept check with each new lesson. Now, they're about 4 to 5 questions, depending on the night. You can use your homework problems, your video notes, your recaps for help. That's totally fine. And the concept checks are going to be due, this is a little different, the night before the next unit. Okay, so when homework's usually due at the beginning of class, right? But the problem is with Blackbaud, I can't, for some reason, I can't make an assignment due like right before class, like right at 8:30 or something like that. So I need to make it due the night before. So there'll be a little bit of a learning curve there, but you guys can handle that. It's not that big of a change. For example, if I assign a concept check on a Tuesday that covers the lesson we just talked about, you're going to need to complete it before the next day, Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. because it's, in my mind, it's due so we can talk about it on Thursday. Okay, so part of Thursday is going to be spent reviewing commonly missed problems from the concept check. And so the reason it's due the day before, we're actually going to go over it, is so I have time to look through the results and see kind of where the hot spots are that we need to talk about. All right, quizzes and tests. Still going to have quizzes and tests like normal. Yes. And you're going to take these through Blackbaud, though. And the answer formats are going to be true, false, multiple choice, or short answer, depending on the quiz and the test. The content's going to look super similar to what you've already seen, but the format is just going to be a little different. Typical class structure. We're going to begin by getting everybody on a Zoom call, and then I'm going to take attendance. Yes, you have to be present, and please do not be tardy. We are going to be marking those things, okay? If Bowen is nearby, she's going to give you an update on diaper supply chain logistics, nap schedules, and eating solid foods. I'm going to go over commonly missed problems from the concept check that was due the night before. We'll then go through a recap for the day, just like before, and I'll answer any questions about the video. For those of y'all who are in the middle of a chapter and you currently have recaps, then you have them in your binder. Great. And so you'll just get those out. But for the next chapters, you're not going to have those, so those will be on the Blackbaud bulletin board, okay? So where you're going to be able to download those and print them off. And now, if you don't have a printer, I'm obviously not going to ask you to go out to get a printer because it's social distancing time, right? So don't do that. So what you need to be able to do though is have access to that and be able to kind of look at the problems, which I'm going to be screencasting my iPad, and that's what you're going to see, just like in class, except seeing it on a projector screen. You're going to see it as one of the windows on your screen. You'll be able to see the recap problems that we're doing, even if you don't have one printed in front of you, but you would at least need some paper to work things out on. Okay. And then you're going to start to practice problems from the book, and I'll be available, obviously, for the rest of class to be able to help. Okay, so Zoom. Let's talk about using Zoom. Here's what you need to do. You need to be present. Okay, webcam on, microphone off though, unless you're called on. There's a raise your hand feature that lets you indicate that you have a question. You click a little button that says raise hand, and then it tells me that someone has a hand raised. No other devices though should be on, okay, or near you. It's just like in class, okay? That's our expectation. You're going to be occasionally asked to view a document elsewhere, so I might say, hey guys, minimize Zoom and hop over to Google Drive, and we're going to look at a Google spreadsheet together, something like that. But otherwise, you need to have the Zoom window open, where you can see my screen. And occasionally I'm going to ask you to show the class your work via your webcam. So I might say, hey, Timmy, can you go ahead and hold up your paper you got there and show everybody your work? And so let's talk about that quick. Also expect you to be professional. Again, you should be muted unless you're asked to unmute. Okay, please do not change or attempt to change any of the Zoom settings for name or for background, etc. And treat each other with respect, just like normal, okay? Now, how do you get onto Zoom? Well, I have a video on the bulletin board, Blackbaud bulletin board for all my classes already for pre-algebra and for Math 6. So hop on the bulletin board, and there's a quick video that shows you how, if you're already in Blackbaud, to find the link and go ahead and get right into Zoom. If you're using a Chromebook, I think the best thing to do is use Zoom via your browser. If you have to be using another computer, you can actually download like a Zoom app onto your computer, or if you're using an iPad or something like that, you can use a Zoom app. But yeah, there's a video specifically about that on the bulletin board. Okay, Friday help sessions. I'm going to host help sessions on Fridays, and actually all your teachers are. Now, I'm going to have a little more limited hours than the other teachers who are full-time because I have to do alumni stuff on Friday as well. But my sign-ups are basically 8:30 to 1:35, and they're 15 minutes long. There's a break in there for a meeting I have every Friday, so not every slot is going to be available, but you'll see. So again, they're 15-minute slots. They're going to be done individually over a Zoom call, but if a friend has the same question as you, then they can be added to that Zoom call. And the four of us can do it all together. It's fine. But you as an individual can only sign up. And then signups are going to take place through Sign Up Genius, and the link is where? Blackbaud bulletin board. Okay, so Sign Up Genius is it's a sign up software, and I already have all the slots ready to go. So here's the thing though, with slots, you can't go in there and sign up for more than one slot per day. Okay, please don't do that. And then also don't go in there now and sign up for a slot every week. Okay, every Friday until the end of the quarter, because that's not fair to everybody else, and we want to leave them open for people who know they have questions. So what I'm going to say is the earliest you can sign up for a Friday slot is the Monday, 4 or 5 days before that. Okay, is that Monday. Okay, so if it's a Monday, we get through class, you're like, I'm going to need help this week, go ahead and sign up for the help session that week, but you shouldn't be signing up for sessions in May right now. Okay? Guys, that's all I have. Hopefully that's a good, quick introduction. I know it's a lot, so probably watch this video again. And again, check out all the resources on the bulletin board. And yeah, looking forward to this. This is going to be a really cool challenge. I think you guys are you're gonna adapt quickly, and you're gonna notice that a lot of what we did in class we can just carry over. We have to change some things, but you're gonna continue getting a great education, and I'm really looking forward to it. And you might even get to see Bowen on the webcam. So hey, who knows? All right, Bye, guys. Thanks so much for being flexible with us, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on Zoom here really soon.